Now we wanted to show you a few other things here so that you're not afraid to expand your horizons and try other things. Some people might say, well, I'm not a sculptor, I couldn't do people. But as you can see, this little cartoon character here is very, very easy to make. It's all made with pieces stuck onto pieces. How do you go about making him look the way he does? Let's take out a little bit of the dough and we'll roll it in a ball. And the next thing you want to do is make a little nose. So let's take another pinch and then let's make a little cone shape and just stick it right smack on it. Now you want to make some eyes on each side of it, so let's put a little indentation for eyes and up on the top portions. Now in order to emphasize this a little bit, let's make some eyebrows. Roll it out. Of course we need two eyebrows, so let's cut it in half and just stick it right to it. And you can give some cuts into it for the hair. Now you also notice he has a mustache on there. Do the same thing, make it rolled out a little thinner at each end. And you can get kind of crazy with it depending upon how you want to do it. Now you're going to want a mouth in there, so let's poke a hole. Give him a bit of a mouth. Now we also want ears on there, so let's take some more. Another pinch. Make a little stick to it right there for an ear. You've got a nice little head going there already. In this particular one, let's see, the next thing we did probably is the body. You want to make sure that it fits the size of him. Now you notice we also have here like a shirt portion of it. So what you're going to do is create this bottom portion. Just push it up a little bit like I've got right here on my finger. What I want to do is this is going to be the upper part of the body. So let's form this just by pushing it a little bit. And it creates that lower portion where you see the shirt flared out. Let's take a little bit more and we'll make a belt that goes around there. Then it's gathered a little bit, so let's just put a little bit of a pinch mark right underneath the belt where it happens to be gathered. Now if you notice too, up at the top we have the indentation where the neck is, so you want to create the same effect. Take your knife and just push it in a little bit on each side, kind of cutting it but not really cutting it, creating an indentation, and then you can stick them right on. Now that collar, as you see, is flat, so let's flatten it out a little bit and wrap it around right to that where you brought the shirt in on each side. And you want to create the hand that we have right here. So what I did was take the leftover piece you have, roll it up, and then elongate it a little bit. And just like we did here on the lower portion of the body, take your finger and just kind of stick it in there to create that, and kind of pinch it around a little bit so it creates the upper portion of the hand or the glove. And then flatten it out so that you can cut the fingers in it. So put 1 and 2 and 3 and round them a little bit so they look a little bit more realistic. And the hand is now ready to attach to the arm. The next thing you want to do now is the legs. Get a portion of it and roll it out again into the tube so that we can create the leg. Now you notice it's got a bit of a boot up there, so we're going to have it up in the air a little bit. We'll cut it off right about here where his pants leg will end. And to do the shoe, you do it the same way that you did the hand. Roll it out, bend it for the shoe, push your finger in at the top to create the upper portion of the boot where it's going to go into the leg, and stick the shoe on. And that's how you make a small character like this. Not hard at all. Just a matter of sticking all kinds of pieces together. Very easy to do.